So, do you guys remember the sun salutations we've been working on? It's a really fun, really easy yoga sequence. So, quick reminder, you start in mountain pose.
It's unmuted.
You come all the way down to forward fold, up to halfway lift, down to forward fold, and then you step back into high push-up, then low push-up, up dog, down dog, step forward, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, and in mountain pose. All right, so now we're going to try it, and try adding your breath this week. So you're going to start by breathing in mountain pose, and then you're kind of going to go smush and breathe out, and then every time you unsmush and expand, you're going to breathe in. So we start here breathing in mountain pose, and then we breathe out while we smush down into forward fold. Then we breathe in, inflating back to halfway lift, and then breathe out again. So try and just continue that pattern of breathe in and then breathe out and alternate on every move. All right, let's start together at the top. So mountain pose, inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straight back here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to high push-up. Exhale, lower down to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold, lift your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. And inhale all the way back up to mountain pose. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale, step back to push up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Nice job, everyone. So that's a lot of positions. It's okay if you don't do it perfect, but that's a really fun one to start getting your head wrapped around. It's a great full body warm-up. Kind of hits a little bit of everything. All right, so let's go ahead and move on into our normal class. So today, and the whole rest of this week, we are focusing on kicks. For my section, I'm focusing on kicks, and specifically how to use your glute muscles in all of your kicks. So we're going to start off looking at a push kick. So push kick looks like this in stance.
Gonna have to deal with it.
You're going to bring your foot up.
Because you can see what he's doing.
Forward, push with the bottom of your foot. So let's try a few of those just to get the idea and the shape of the kick in our head, and then we'll do an activation to make our muscles stronger while we're doing that. So everyone, kicking stance, and push kick. Lift your leg up, push your hip forward, and reset. Push kick, lift, push, reset, lift, push, reset, lift, push. One more, lift, and push. Good. So this kick is a little bit different than most of our kicks. I'm not using my knee a whole bunch. I'm kind of bringing my leg up and then making my hip go forward. So our activation for this one is from a bridge position. So have a seat on the ground like this with your fingers pointed forward in the same direction as your toes. And what you're going to do is you're going to push your hips up to the ceiling. So try to get them at least to where your stomach and your legs are flat. I don't want to see lazy crab walks down here. Get your hips all the way up as much as you can. And then lift your foot up and push your hips up to the ceiling even more. This is the same motion you use when you're doing your push kicks. So let's do about 6 together. Hips up, leg up, and push up. 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's do the other side too. Other leg up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good job. All right, stand up. Find your kicking stance. And now think about that shape we just made. So we were on the ground like this, got our foot up, and we pushed our hips forward. Try the same thing from kicking stance. Ready? Go. Push kick. Boom. Reset. Boom. Boom. So think about using your hip, not your foot or your leg. I'm going to say that phrase a lot today. Use your hip, or lead with your hip, or drive with your hip. All the same idea. Go ahead and switch sides. Try your other leg. Boom. Push your foot forward with your hip. Boom. Good job. All right, next one, we're going to look at an axe kick. So to start this off, we're going to look at stretch kicks. Because before you can do an axe kick, you have to get your leg up in the first place. So for stretch kicks, we want to focus on keeping our head above our shoulders, above our hips, and keeping those all in a straight line. So when I lift my leg up, I don't want to crunch my head down. I want to stay up in a straight line, big and tall, and just swing my leg up. I also don't want to take a big, huge step and lean backwards. That's going to mess up my axe kick later. So just stand up nice and straight and kick up as high as feels comfortable to you. Good. Do a few more and switch sides. All right, switch. Other foot, other hand. Try to watch yourself in your camera if you have one on. Make sure you're not leaning too much and not crunching too much. Keeping your head tall the whole time. All right, so our activation for this one is we're going to do triangle pose with our legs. So step your legs out nice and wide, your toes both forward, and then take your toes on your left foot and turn them out 90 degrees to the side. So one set of toes goes this way, one set of toes goes that way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my toes and grab the ground, activate the arches of my feet, and then after I've grabbed the ground, I'm going to try to squeeze my feet together. So I'm not actually going to move, but if I was standing on a towel or a slippery ice floor or something, then my feet would actually slide together and the ground would do that. So you're squeezing the ground and turning on all these muscles on the insides of your legs. You feel that? If you hold that squeeze, those muscles start to get sore. And then the other thing we can do, if you got more brain space to pay attention to stuff, is don't lean this way and push your hips back. Actually do the opposite and try to push your hips forward a little bit. That gets me a little bit of stretch in the front of my legs and my hip flexors, and it helps open up your hips. So you're squeezing your feet together and squeezing your hips forward. So those muscles are the muscles that you want active after you do your stretch kick, when you switch to doing an axe kick and you're pulling your leg back down towards the paddle. All right, let's switch sides. So rotate your toes so they all face forward. Then rotate your right toes so they face sideways. And then grab the ground again with your toes. And squeeze your legs together. Then squeeze your glute muscles in the back of your hip and push the knot on your belt forward. Squeezing the ground and pushing your hips forward, opening your hips. Feel those muscles activating. Remember what that feels like. And now let's do a kicking stance. So now you do a stretch kick, boom, and then pull your leg down. So imagine there's a paddle right here, and you're gonna do a stretch kick, and then boom, an axe kick, and hit the paddle on the way down. Ready, kicking stance. Stretch kick, axe kick. Reset. Stretch, pull down. Reset. Stretch and pull.
Good job, guys.
Stretch, pull. Reset.
That looks great.
Stretch, pull.
Keep going.
Stretch, pull. Let's do one more on this side. Stretch, pull. Very good. And switch sides. Switch your stance. Swing your other leg. And pull it down towards the ground. Up, pull. Up, pull. Up, pull. All right. So one more detail on this one. Watch what happens if I lean back when I do my stretch kick. Is that a good kicking stance that I'm ending in? No. So you actually want to be leaning forward so that by the time your foot comes down, your head is centered over your feet again. That's really tricky, but that's why we practice staying upright on your stretch kicks. All right, let's do one more. So we're gonna look at round kicks now. This one starts from a down dog position. We did that in the end of our warm-up. So you start from a push-up, and then you're gonna swing your hips back and up as far as you can. Try to make a straight line from your hips all the way to your hands. So you don't wanna be here. You wanna have your shoulders down as low as you can. And then from here, you're gonna lift one leg up and then turn it and hang it all the way over. So I'll change angle so that you can see that a little bit better. I'm gonna find my down dog right here. I'm gonna lift my leg up straight. And I'm gonna flop it over as far as I can here. If this is a little confusing, you can actually turn all the way over into a backwards bridge. And that way you know kind of how far you can go before you tip. And that's how far you wanna go. You wanna go as far as you can. Open this hip towards the ceiling as much as you can and get a good stretch all the way across that side of your body. And try to remember that shape. All right, let's switch sides. Other leg up to the ceiling and then roll it over. Stretch out the other side of your body as much as you can. Very good. All right. So now, to relate that back to a round kick, all you're gonna do is you're gonna make that shape. So imagine you have your hands on the ground, and you're gonna lift your leg and let it hang behind you. So now, if you imagine a center line on your body, use my little sword to be my center line. When I'm in my kicking stance, I want my hip to lead this motion. I want my hip to go across the center line before my knee or my ankle. So it should look like this. It should go hip first, and then knee, and then ankle. So the whole thing at speed would be boom, like that. This is different than how we normally do round kicks. Normally we go knee first, and then ankle. So this isn't really, don't think about this one like a kick. Just think about it like you're making this weird backward C shape, and then spinning that around in a circle. So let's try it. Just make your shape first. So pick your leg up and make sure your knee is behind your center line and your ankle is even farther behind that. And then you're just gonna swing and rotate all the way through. Hip, knee, ankle. And once you've got that, you can make it a little looser and let your ankle flop or flick into your kick. But you're still starting the motion with your hip. Boom. Very good. So then the only other thing to add is make sure you're pivoting your standing foot really far so that your heel ends up almost pointing forward. And then you can point your toes on your kicking foot down also. And that'll make you hit with the right part of your foot, the outside of your laces. All right, let's try the other side. Kicking stance, other side. Swing your C shape through. reset, swing, reset.
Good job, guys.
Then loosen up your foot. Boom. Let it pop a little bit. Boom. Boom. Nice job. All right. Good work.
Everybody chitty up and kunye. Awesome. All right, so we're going to continue what we've been doing, adding our footwork into our kicks. We've been doing a lot of just normal basic kicks this week, but we're also going to be doing some defensive kicks. So I'm going to start. We're going to go over just the basic kicks really quickly, and then we're going to go into some more defensive kicks with what we've been doing, combinations. All right, so let's first get in our kicking stance, and let's do some footwork just to warm up really quick, since we've been sitting for maybe about 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to do shuffles. So let's do some shuffles going forward and backward. So forward, backward, forward, forward, backward, backward, forward, backward, backward, forward, forward, backward, backward, forward, 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 backward. Switch feet, backward, backward, switch, forward, forward, switch, backward, backward, forward, forward, switch. All right, now let's do sliding. So instead of keeping in our stance, we're sliding, our feet are coming together, all right? Remember, make sure your feet come together and then go forward, all right? And go, forward, forward, backward, backward, switch, backward, forward, forward. Oop, I went backward. Oops. Forward, backward, switch, backward, backward, forward, forward, switch, backward, backward, switch, and forward. Good job, everybody. All right, so again, one thing we've been doing, last week we did steps. So let's everybody take 2 steps. Go 1 and 2, just like that. All right? Try it again. Ready, and go. 1, 2. But for combination kicks, we try to keep the kicks happening consecutively, which means one right after the other. So try your steps like that too. So go 1, 2. All right? Good, so 1, 2. But we're doing it right. We're trying to keep our good form, all right? And go. Step, step. Your body turns. Good, and go. Step, step. And slide back. Let's do 3 steps. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3. Good, slide back. And go. 1, 2, 3. Good, slide back. And again, go. 1, 2, 3. And slide back. All right, now I want us to make these into kicks. So these steps can also be round kicks. So when you do the round kick, do it just like how you did the step. Just like you're walking forward. Kick, kick, just like that. Okay? So let's try 2. Ready? And go. 1, 2. Good, and slide back. Let's do it again. Go. 1, 2. Nice. Slide back again. Go. 1, 2. Nice. Slide back. And go. 1, 2. Nice. Slide back. And go. 1, 2. Nice job, everybody. Everybody seems to be getting that good. Now, let's do a combination that we do in one of our forms. We're going to do front kick, round kick, and axe kick. So kick up, put it down, just like we're stepping. Round kick, just like we're stepping. And axe kick, just like we're stepping. So each time my body goes turn, 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 like that. I'm staying in my kicking stance. So let's try that out. Ready? And kick stance, loud kick up, and go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Good, slide back. And now we're already set up for the other side. Go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Slide back, let's do it again. Go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Nice, slide back. And go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Good, remember, keep it consecutive. So one after the other. Slide back. And go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Good. If you're comfortable with that, can you add a little speed but not sacrifice your technique? Let's try. Ready? Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Good. Good. And if your kicks are starting to, if you're making it faster and your kicks are going lower, try doing the normal speed of front kick, round kick, axe kick, and try to make it a little higher, okay? So push yourself a little bit. Ready? And go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Good. Yeah, make sure you're stretching. Ready? And go. Front kick, round kick, axe kick. Nice job, everybody. We're gonna go on to the next one. Everybody seems to be picking this up really well. So, kick stance, loud kia. Aya. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go round kick, put it down in front of you like you're stepping. Then you're doing an appa, which is your front leg round kick. You bring that same foot up and kick again. So again, watch me. So you're gonna go 1, put it down, 2, put it down. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. 3, put it down, 4, put it down, okay? So all together, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Let's try it out. When I say go, ready? And go. Po, pa, po, pa. Put it down in front of you. Are you still in your kicking stance? Or is your body open like this? Make sure you're having good technique, all right? Again, if this is easy, try to raise your kicks a little higher. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. If you're already going high, you could add speed, but let's try to keep the technique right. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Slide back, try it again. And go. Pa, po, pa, pa. And slide back, do it again. Go. Pa, 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 pa. Nice. Good job, everybody. Slide back. Again, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. All right, now we're adding in some new kicks. So everybody, I want everyone to do this. I want everyone to slide forward. Slide forward once. And then what you're going to do is you're going to step. Okay? So what we're doing is we're going to do 3 moves. We're going to go fast kick. So slide, kick. We're going to do that appa, kick. And then step was that round kick. So 3 kicks. It's going to be fast kick, appa, front leg round kick, then round kick. So you're going to go fast. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. Does everybody understand? All right, let's try it out. I'm going to do my left leg first. And then each time I do one, I'm going to switch my leg. So I have my left first, then my right, then my left. Okay? Ready? And my left leg's in front. And go. Fast kick. Appa, round kick. Good. See? My body's already switched. I have my right foot forward, so I'm sliding back. I'm going to do it with this side. Ready? Go. Po, pa, pa. Good, I've already switched, so slide back. Left foot, fast kick. Appa, round kick, very nice. Slide back. And again, fast kick. Appa, round kick. Good job, everybody. Slide back, let's try it again. Ready? And go. Fast kick. Appa, round kick. Good. Let's do it again. Go. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Is everybody starting to see how your footwork now goes into your technique? Everything starts from the ground, just like a tree. Your footwork is good, then it comes up, then it makes your kicks better. So remember that for each technique that you do, even hand strikes. It all starts from your footwork. Okay? And let's do 2 more each side. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Slide back and go. 1, 2, 3. slide back. Last one, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, slide back. Last one and go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome job, everybody. Chitty up. Good job. We are now going to go on to the next part, which is meditation. But to start, I want everybody, so what I want you to do is I want you to get your finger. And if you have a table or something, I want you to just hit your finger on that table. Or what you could do is you could just flick your finger like this. Table or flicking your finger both works. I'm going to flick my finger, but edge of the table works too. So everybody flick your finger, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right, 1 second. I'm still flicking. Keep going.
So you want to be hitting it hard enough that you're flicking through your finger or hitting your finger past the table.
Yeah.
You're actually trying to get a decent amount of impact on it.
All right, now everybody stop. Now here's the test. I want you to I don't want you to focus on your finger. I want you to focus on what does it feel like inside your index finger right now? Instructor Owen, if you want to unmute everybody, I'm okay with that. So what does it feel inside your finger? So close your eyes and focus on feeling inside your finger right now.
It woke up.
And for me, because we've been hitting it, it's beating, and I feel this warmth inside of it. So what that is presence. It's the energy inside that one finger. So what I want you to try doing is focus on that feeling, that warmth that you feel in your finger. It's almost like it's vibrating, kind of pulsing. Now what I want you to try doing is focusing on that. Let's focus on that for 15 seconds, all right? So close your eyes and focus on that finger for 15 seconds. And focus on that feeling inside, that warmth, the inside of your finger. Now what I want you to do is I want you to bring up your second finger and see if you can spread that feeling into your second finger. Can you push that warmth and that vibration inside your finger to the other finger too, to feel it in both your fingers? Now stay there and focus on that feeling still. Can you slowly have it bleed into your entire hand, into your other fingers, into your thumb? It's easier when you feel your heart beating fast. Now, you could open your eyes for a second, still focus on that feeling. But that feeling is your chi, or your energy. It's what a lot of people refer to as presence. It's being present right now. It's like the present of what is inside your hand. It's not focused on the external stuff of the past or the future. It's focused right here, right now, inside your hand. And that feeling is something that's really easy to apply to meditation. A lot of times, for instance, before I saw this show, I kind of just would sit down and I'd close my eyes and I'd focus on calming my breathing and trying to not move and try to, if there's something happening, I would always get distracted by it. I would always get distracted by, oh, this car is driving by, or that's happening, and this is happening, because I don't have anything to really focus on. But when I was exhausted one night and saw this show and they explained it this way, it actually helped me realize that if I just focus on the inside and that feeling, I was with it for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. I had that whole feeling go into my hand, go up my arm, and into my shoulder. And one arm, I could tell because one of my arms was feeling cold, and then one felt really warm and almost numb. So what I want you to try doing is when you meditate, try focusing on that feeling. Start from just your finger. And if you need help doing it, flicking your finger helps you find that feeling at first, or hitting it, all right? Once you feel that vibration inside your finger, that can then be applied to your meditation practice to help you center yourself. And sometimes when you focus just on that and that whole energy goes along your entire body, that's essentially chi for warriors. When people are talking about chi or whatever, their life force, that's kind of that feeling, and that's what a lot of people use as a reference. So I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was a very cool thing to focus on, and I'm excited to apply it to my meditation practices to see if I could get out of my head more, because my head races all the time, and I think about a whole bunch of stuff that really makes me like stressed out all the time, and having that as one extra tool to focus on really helps. So we're going to turn over to Instructor Owen right now. So everybody, chitty up. And Kunye. Thank you so much.
All right, everyone, good job. So we're going to do that drill that Instructor Alex has been taking you through, and we're going to do it from a little bit different angle. So this time we're going to do our meditation, but we're going to be standing up. So you can actually meditate while you're standing up too. So everybody take kind of a loose horse stance with a little bend in your knees and your feet nice and wide. And you're going to take your fingers and stretch them out as far as you can. Now, once they're out as far as you can, imagine like there's a sheet of plastic on either side and you're trying to push your finger through the plastic. So think about the kind of strength you'd want to have in your finger if you were pushing through really thick plastic. And then stretch them out as far as you can, then point them up a little bit towards the ceiling and see if you get a weird, funny feeling stretch in your finger. If you do and it feels good, then keep doing it. If it feels too much, then you can lower your hands back down a little bit and it should get softer. But all we're going to do is we're going to find that feeling and try to focus on it. And just like Instructor Alex had you do, you can maybe raise another finger. Try to get that feeling to go into another finger, maybe a third finger, maybe your whole hand. Or you can just use one finger and stretch really far and point your fingers up and try to make that feeling as intense as you can. Whatever you feel, as long as it feels good, just focus on that feeling. And we'll do about 30 seconds or a minute of standing meditation here. So go ahead and stretch your spine up just like we do when we're sitting down. Stretch your fingers up and let your eyes close and focus on that stretchy feeling in your fingers. Keep your breath nice and calm and relaxed. Everyone, good job. So just to explain a little bit of what we're doing, normally when we do meditation, we're doing something called mindfulness, which is about just focusing your attention and making your focus very, very, very small. Before that, we did a bunch of stuff about just calming down, just relaxation. So there's kind of levels to meditation. First you do relaxing, and then you do mindfulness. And now we're directing our mindfulness at something very specific. We're feeling a very small part of our body and trying to focus our attention on that. So that feeling that you're feeling there when you do that stretch, or when Instructor Alex has you flick your finger so that it gets a little bit numb, you're just focusing on learning how to feel inside your body. And if you get that presence feeling and you can stretch it out and fill up your arms or your legs, it makes your kicks a lot better. So this may seem like it doesn't relate to martial arts, but it actually really does a whole lot. So we just wanted to give you guys that idea, and we'll keep playing with it more as the weeks go on. Excellent job, everyone. Thanks very much for coming to class. Let's go ahead and bow out. So face the front.